Good morning. Thank you, everybody, and welcome to the new Beckly Saner Recreation Center. We're really happy everyone could be here, neighbors, community members, people from throughout Dallas, to help us reopen this great building and participate in the ribbon cutting. So as director of this great department, I'm thrilled, as I know everyone here is, to see this center back in operation. In 1953, the Park Department had an opportunity to buy an outdated steel airplane hangar at Love Field. Plans were made to re-erect the structure here at the recently acquired Beckly Saner Park around 1953. And then it was determined that the steel structure from the airplane hangar was large enough to accommodate 2 basketball courts and additional rooms for other recreation centers. This center, Beckly Saner, became the first rec center in Dallas to offer a combination of social and athletic recreation, and the first center with a double gymnasium in our city. The excitement generated by the dual-purpose recreational use at Beckly Saner set the path for similar facilities to be built in later years throughout Dallas at Martin Weiss Park, Harry Stone Park, Pleasant Oaks, X-Line, and Walnut Hill Parks, all most with the two basketball gymnasiums. More importantly, Beckly Saner has continued to provide programs and activities to meet the ever-changing recreational leisure needs of the surrounding community. And like each of our 41 rec centers, Beckly Saner provides programming and activities that help build the kind of close-knit and connected relationships that make our neighborhoods in Dallas strong and enduring. We're delighted to see you return to the familiar routines and experiences in a center that so many of you love. I want to recognize now some of the Park and Recreation staff whose hard work and dedication have kept Beckly Saner Recreation Center a vital part of this community. I'll start with our Recreation Services Division. You've met Jennifer McCrory, the Assistant Director for Recreation Services. Also want to recognize Crystal Ross, who's a District Manager. Crystal's over here. And Valerie Thomas and the entire Beckly Saner Rec Center staff. Valerie's in the back there. Let's give them a round of applause. A lot of hard work went into getting this facility ready for today. And I really, really appreciate the way that the entire department has come together to make this happen. Another division that was very involved with the planning and the design and construction of this center, our Planning, Design, and Construction Division. Several of those key members, staff members, are here today. I want to recognize, first of all, Assistant Director for Planning, Design, and Construction, Mike Hellman, and his family are here. Louise Elam, will you stand, Louise? She's our Manager of Facility Development. She was critical in this project. We had 2 project managers, Don Burns and William Griffin. I don't believe they're here today. Our construction inspector is Andy Bamer. I also want to recognize the architects that did this addition, Perkins and Will. I don't know if anyone is here from Perkins and Will, and the general contractor is JC Commercial. I've been in the park department coming up on 22 years. I think this is my 3rd renovation or addition to Beckly Saner in that time period. And I think we did it right this time because we took out a lot of the old obsolete spaces and buildings and functions and really did a great job this time around. So thank you for making Beckly Saner Rec Center a regular part of your lives. Welcome back to your old place of play and learning, now newly renovated and expanded for all of you to enjoy for many years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, it's a great honor to introduce the President of the Dallas Park and Recreation Board, Mr. Max Wells.
It's a great day, and the weather's great, and this was the first rec center, Mr. Director, that I was ever in back in the 60s. And I can't remember whether it was to go here or whether I came over here. I used to play a lot of table tennis with my son, and maybe that's what we were doing over here. I just remember this as a very pleasant place in my life. in Dallas, Texas.
All right.
Well, welcome, and you know, the quality of life for all of us is better when we have things like this. And this is why it's so nice to be president of the park board. I mean, you know, the people that work in each rec center, the people that work in the construction, everyone is trying to provide to the citizens of Dallas the kind of quality of life. Oh, Councilman, how are you, sir? I didn't see you. Good morning. I get to introduce everybody, but I don't get to introduce you, so I'll just say hello and move on. First of all, I want to introduce the members of the park board who are here. And they'll just hold up their hand. Carol is here, who is our vice president. Matt Houston, who is on the program today, but I'm going to cheat and introduce him too. He is your district park board member. These are all colleagues of mine. Yolanda Williams is here. Tiffany Young, who once represented this district, and I'm sure it had something to do with keeping it moving and going, because, you know, this was approved back in 06, so it's been, I mean, it's taken a while to get it here and get it done. Robin Norcross is here. And Mary Jones is here. Anyway, we're all delighted to be here. We have a couple of VIPs here that I want to introduce. The first one is the former president of the park board, now, and I might get the title wrong, a trustee of the Dallas County School District, and a recent retread at the park board, our good friend C.W. Whitaker is here. And we have one other VIP, Elizabeth Jones is here, who's a member of the Dallas School Board. I really do think this is an example of what your park department is trying to do all over the city. This is one of 17 rec centers that are that were funded in the bond program of 06. It's exciting to open the doors, and you know, I was out. When were we out here, Mr. Director? Was it about a month ago or 6 weeks ago? Was it Matt? Were we touring with you? Were we all? And you know, even since then, look out here and see the new grass sodded in, just the whole works. It's really exciting to me, and I'm glad to be on your park board and to be president. A summary is there was $2.7 million spent on the building, the new entrance, a renovated meeting room that we're in here, additional new program rooms, a refurbishing of the double gym, a fitness center with state-of-the-art equipment, computer lab, new flooring, doors, lighting fixtures, and Wi-Fi service. How's that? Anyway,
All right.
Thank you for your support. This is an example when we have a bond issue from time to time. Vote for the park department bond. It's my honor now to introduce Matt Houston, my colleague who represents this area, and turn the program over to him. Matt.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I am honored to be here at Beckly Saner as an adult. The first time I was here was in the early to mid 90s, summer camps. We had basketball tournaments here. I was part of the Keys Park Rec Center. They don't hold that against me. But we frequently drive down Saner to play basketball from 2 until our parents picked us up late in the evening. So it's an honor to be at these two gyms where I've scored a lot of points.
You're right. You're right.
Here. So as District 4 representative to the Park and Rec Board, I'm delighted to be a part of this celebration. This is a great day, not only in the park community, not only in Oak Cliff, but in the community, the city of Dallas, as we have all people from all over celebrating this rec center. Beckly Saner for many years has served this neighborhood with recreational programs, activities, special events, and a variety of enrichment opportunities for all ages. The Parks and Rec program and facilities are among the most important resources Dallas has to offer. So it's very important that if there's issues or needs, please let us know. At the same time, it's our jobs to make sure these parks, this community, this park is a well representation for this area. The renovations here at Beckly Saner are truly remarkable. This has come a long way since a couple months ago, and I'm delighted that even though we had a 2-year or so delay, that we're able to have children, we're able to have adults, we're able to have the whole community here and having a better quality of life. And so it's very important, I'm sorry, and I'm very excited to reopen these doors to once again begin serving you all, the citizens. So again, on behalf of the Park Board, Park and Rec Board, on behalf of our councilmen, who I'll be introducing shortly, thank you. And without you, there's no Beckly Saner. Without further ado, I would like to introduce our District 4 Council Member, Mr. Dwayne Caraway.
Thank you very much, and it gives me great pleasure to be here. I want to give a special shout out to Ms. Hallam over there. How you doing, Ms. Hallam? This has been a long time coming, and good things come to those who wait. We may have found ourselves waiting a little longer than we had anticipated. But at the end of the day, I want to thank the Park Department and the Park Board for all of this great and fabulous work here at Beckly Saner. So let's give the Park Department a I was listening to Max when he came up, and he said he was back here, Lottie, back in the 60s, and he didn't remember whether or not he was playing table tennis, but back here, we did have the table tennis in this area. I was here, and this was the rec center that I grew up in. I was, of course, over at X-Line in South Dallas, as a lot of us were at X-Line. But here at Beckly Saner, this is where we would come, and this is our community. I am just peacock proud to see the work that has been done. I didn't get a chance to just stand and take all the credit for this. I've had 4 Park Board colleagues when I was on the Park Board and now on the Dallas City Council that had a hand in this. One, the late Carol Brandon, and she lived around the corner on High Street. And then C.W. Whitaker, who has been introduced, but my best friend, he's kept his hands in this. But then Tiffany Young, that I call Tiffany the little bulldog, because Tiffany, she goes out and she wants to make sure that things are taken care of. And now Matt Houston, our current Park Board appointee. You all have done, and I want to make sure that I share that with this crowd here today, that you all are responsible and assisting me in moving things along. Gail, and your vote there, now Yolanda, you're on the Park Board, so you can see where we're going to continue to go. But then Mike Davis, I want to just kind of point out Mike, because Mike was on my planning and zoning commission, and Mike was my right-hand man when we were going through here trying to change our community. We were shutting down motels. We were doing all the things to try to get to the point. So the proper recognition could be, and the proper respect could be in our area. And believe it or not, all of those things are attributed to why we're so thrilled about the new developments that are going on in our area. So Mike, I want you to throw your hand up so folks can know you. More importantly, I want you also to know that all these folks that, with the exception of CW, all these folks that we have working are young. And I believe in opening up the doors and allowing them to come in and to make these decisions. I want to say that to you because, you know, that's very, very important that we empower them so they can go to work now. Just like you stood up here, Matt, and you did your talking. I want you all to remember Matt Houston. I want you to remember Tiffany Young. I want you to remember Mike Davis and Yolanda and all the other Park Board people that are here. But because you're gonna soon forget about Dwayne Carroll, and you're certainly gonna forget about C.W. Whitaker. But let me say that to see the exercise room next door, and to go back and look at what we once had, but to see that exercise room, I say to the seniors, let's get with it.
Let's. Hoo-hoo.
I'll also say to Matt and to Max and to Willis, you guys, let's make sure that we work it out where our seniors can afford to go ahead and utilize this rec center and this weight room. So we're working on that, Jennifer. We're gonna make it where it's gonna be affordable. See, I'm setting the rules right now so that y'all know. We're gonna make it where it's affordable. But now, we wanna make sure that it is utilized and also that it is taken care of. Okay? So I want to say that, so we can get that all taken care of. When you look at that gymnasium in there, and you look at the repainted floors and all the things that are there, I am just tickled to see the work that has been done there.
Amen.
When you look at the spray ground, that we had a little controversy for a little bit, and I came out and raised a little sand the day after that, and Tiffany was with me, and so you look at what they did to correct those concerns, and I'm just excited about what's going to be taking place here this summer. It is going, and we're going to make sure that it is safe, that people are coming here for family, fun, recreation. That's what this is all about. So we're not going to have no gangs hanging out. We're not going to have no graffiti stuff going on. We're not going to have no people hanging out with their pants all down. We're not going to have none of that. So now, the only way that we're going to do that is that the community take charge. Okay? This is our facility. This is in our community. And all those unwanted things are not welcome, okay? And we're going to step it up so we can make sure that those things are taking place. Now, Ms. Hellman, come in. Come on up here. Because now I want to tell you what we're going to do. Now, she's already challenged me. Now, I've come into the rec center, and this young lady has already challenged me, and I want you to stand here because I'm going to accept your challenge. Now, we were in the gym, and I was looking at this big bounce house.
Oh, Lord.
What I want to do is also, Willis, I want us to find, Max, and I'm going to help find $100,000 because I want us to buy bounce houses for all of our rec centers, okay? I want to buy them. So we'll put that into the equipment budget that's coming up, okay? We're going to find the money.
Computers!
Okay, hold on, I'm coming to the computer. Get to the computer. Get to the computer. But we're going to do that. We're going to find that $100,000 and we're going to put it in there, okay? For that. Now, hold on for this challenge in just a minute. We're going to get back to that. Let me go to the computers for just a moment. We do have a computer room. And we will have computers. What we will do, CW, Matt, Tiffany, Willis, and Max. We're going to go find these computers, okay? We're going to find some computers that's going to be donated by somebody, from Dale or somebody, specifically for all of our rec centers, but the first set are going to come here to Beckly Saner. We're going to do that. So now, you all remind me, on Monday we're going to start, and we're going to get on the campaign. And we need to know how many computers we need here, and then we're going to get that. Then I'm going to work on this Wi-Fi. I heard you with the Wi-Fi. And not only the Wi-Fi for here, we need to work on this Wi-Fi for our entire area and this entire community, okay? We are one of the only communities, because even at my house, we do not have the Wi-Fi like other folks have in other areas, okay? So that's a significant move that we need to make, and a commitment as we talk about Grow South. We'll throw that on the Grow South plan, and we'll work on the Wi-Fi through the Grow South plan, okay? Now that's what we're gonna do. And you are the official president of the coordinator for the Wi-Fi for this area. So we're gonna work together on getting that Wi-Fi. So we'll do that.
$50,000 to that $100,000 you go spend on Wi-Fi.
Well, we're gonna find another $50,000 for the Wi-Fi. 100,000, we'll find it. Now, here it is, and I'm gonna close it out, because I'm excited. Because I got this young lady in my arms, and she looked at me, and she said, we're gonna have to do something. And she said, I want you to get on that bounce house.
Oh, Lord, no, please.
Oh, yeah,
Please.
So I want you all to know, in this particular bounce house And the reason I'm talking about it, I'm excited about it, because I saw it. And as we talk about obesity, and I need to get away from that chicken, I know that.
Rudis.
But here's the deal. That particular bounce house out there, it has stairs and things that you have to climb up twice to do it. And I said, well, that's a healthy thing for the kids. Is the reason that I'm saying that we're going to find us some bounce houses and put it to rec centers, because that too will help us with our fitness program. And we'll do that maybe under the mayor's fitness program. We'll find that money under there. But that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to accept your challenge. Lastly, we have some folks here. We've had problems with stray dogs. And that's been a problem here in our community. But now, we have some things here that these ladies are going to be passing these things out to you. And I want you to hold some conversations with them. They're going to tell you about some spray neuter programs and taking care of your pets, okay? They're here from our animal control shelter, our animal shelter board, and this is the chairman of it. And we're here to try to work together so we can figure out what we need to do to better keep our pets in and taken care of, okay? So you're going to see her.
Absolutely. I'm Mary Spencer.
Yeah,
we have Jody Jones,
Jody
who
is with
is
us.
the manager of the city shelter, Chris Watts, who represents District 1. I represent Mayor Rawlings. And we're bringing $50,000 into this district, just a small district.
Thank you.
Right around here for free vaccinations. It's over the course of a year, free vaccinations, 500 spay-neuter surgeries, which will help prevent babies from being born and the dogs wandering on the streets. That's what we're here for. So please contact me. We need neighborhood advocates. We need feet on the street. We need people to help us spend that $50,000 the best way possible for you all.
That's right.
And it's here.
Plus,
It's
we're
done.
looking for a neighborhood association, that would like to participate with this and be on the lead for another $10,000 grant, okay? So we're looking for a neighborhood association,
Our
okay?
event will be April the 26th, maybe here.
coming here.
There's 10 computers coming
Already
in.
took care of you.
So we already have 10 computers
Yes, we
coming.
do.
We have
All right,
10
give it up.
I'm going to stop now, but it's been, and it is certainly a pleasure in representing this area. We've been working on this recreation center and this entire park for a number of years. We're not going to stop. We still have a lot of work to do. I'm going to get into lighting. I'm going to get into a whole bunch of other security things and some other fun things. I ask you all to just bear with us. It has taken a long time to get to this point. But now the fight is shortened up a little bit, and we still have some things to do. But I'm extremely proud that we've opened up this rec center finally. Now we're going to go over and work on Commons Recreation Center too. We've got to deal with that. We have a lot to do in District 4, but we're very pleased with what we've done here today, and we're excited and ready to cut the ribbon, okay? So thank you all so very much. Now, right after you cut the ribbon, I'm going upstairs. Okay?
Oh, Lord, save us.
When we get through cutting the ribbon, she and I are going up there and we're going to get on that bounce house and I'm going to be sliding right down. I'm going to let the air out of it.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I hope everybody's as excited as we all are about having this facility open and as beautiful as it is. I just wanted to give a quick recap of some things we have going on. Immediately after this, we're going to proceed to the control office. That's where we'll have the ribbon cutting ceremony. And then in this particular room, we have the pre-K 4 class, I believe it is, from Jimmy T. Brashear Elementary School. And they're going to do a bell ringing performance for us. So they'll be in here. We'll have fitness demonstrations going on in our fitness room. In the larger multi-purpose room, we have the dancing divas. Do I have some dancing divas in here? All right, so we have the dancing divas that will perform in the multi-purpose room at, let's see, I believe they're at 11 o'clock. So at 11 o'clock. And then we also have seniors playing cards, dominoes, and then obviously in the gym, other than Councilman Caraway climbing up the bounce house and making it down and out. We have some vendors that are up there. We have the Mayor's Youth Fitness Initiative. We have the Police Athletic League, the Explorers Program, and I believe 94.5 K-Soul is also up there giving away a couple of goodies.
You know, I don't do a lot of things just by myself, and one of my former colleagues just walked in, but she certainly had a hand as well in voting on our bond program and making sure that these things came to light, and as former council member Angela Hunt.
And let me also introduce, I think we've broken the record now for the most number of Park and Recreation Board members at a dedication. Paul Timmons. In my 22 years, I've never seen this many Park and Recreation Board. Oh, and then Don Burns, who's the project manager, also joined us. He's here with his wife, and wow, and former park employee, Ms. Lily Klein's here, worked for the department for 30, 40 years. And also, I failed to introduce the executive general manager of Fair Park is here with Daniel Huerta in that corner. And I also want to recognize all the hard work that our park maintenance crew did. And you can look through the windows and see that they were laying sod all this week. They're putting mulch in the playground. A lot of hard work. We also restriped the parking lot with a different park division. So we've had about 5 park divisions hard at work at Beckly Saner Park over the last several months. So my appreciation to everyone that is involved with that. Reggie Herbs, district manager, is involved in some of this work. So thank you once again.
And for those of you all that signed in